You know that feeling when you sense a cold is just around the corner? Well, what if you had a personal toolkit ready to go? Today, that's exactly what we're building, using 5 super powerful, time-tested herbs straight from nature's medicine cabinet. Let's jump in. For literally centuries, people have turned to the plants growing right outside their door for support. It's this incredible tradition, built on real wisdom. It reminds us that nature provides some seriously powerful allies for our immunity. And today, we're going to explore 5 of the absolute best. I get it. The world of herbalism can feel, well, a little overwhelming, right? There are so many options, so many tinctures, so many teas. But don't you worry, we're going to cut right through the noise and give you a clear, simple, and really effective starting point for building your own immunity toolkit. Okay, so first things first, let's meet the team. These 5 herbs are going to be the core, the foundation of your entire immunity strategy. Here they are: echinacea, elderberry, astragalus, garlic, and ginger. Now, you've probably heard of a few of these, maybe even all of them, but today you're going to learn exactly what they do, and this is the important part, how to use them the right way. These are the tools for our toolkit. So let's start with the tools you need when trouble is already knocking on the door. These are your first responders, the herbs you grab the second you feel that little tickle in your throat or that telltale exhaustion that's setting in. And these two, they are a dream team. Seriously. Think of echinacea as your body's alarm system. It just wakes everything up and rallies the defenses. At the exact same time, elderberry acts like a shield, directly blocking viruses from even getting into your cells in the first place. So let's take a closer look at echinacea. The best way to think of it is as the guardian at the gates. It gives your immune cells a kick in the pants to get to work. But here's the crucial part. Timing is everything. You have to use it immediately for a short burst, like 5 to 7 days. Waiting until you're already really sick, that's the most common mistake people make with this one. And now for elderberry's job. These amazing little dark purple berries are just packed with compounds that can literally stop viruses in their tracks. But, and this is a big but, here is a critical safety tip you cannot forget. You must cook them. Raw elderberries have stuff in them that can make you sick, but a little bit of heat neutralizes them completely. And the best part? You can make this incredible shield right in your own kitchen. It is so simple. You just simmer the dried berries in water. You can even add some spices like cinnamon or ginger if you want. Then you strain out that beautiful dark juice, and while it's still warm, you stir in some raw honey. And that's it. You've just made one of the most effective and delicious home remedies there is. Okay, so we've got our first responders for when we're in the thick of it. Now let's talk about the herbs that build up your defenses for the long haul, the ones that fortify the castle walls and create deep foundational immunity. I'd like you to meet astragalus. Now, this is not an herb for when you're already sick. Think of this one as the fortress builder. It's a tonic, something you take consistently through the fall and winter to strengthen your body's core defenses, which makes you way less likely to get sick in the first place. So how does it actually work? Well, astragalus is what we call an adaptogen. It's a whole class of herbs that basically help your body manage stress. And we all know what stress does, right? It just drains our immune system. So by helping your body adapt to all that stress, you're building this profound resilience from the inside out. All right, now for a powerhouse that I'm willing to bet you already have in your kitchen, garlic. I mean, they call it nature's antibiotic for a reason. Its active ingredient, allicin, gets released when you crush or chop it, and it has these incredibly potent antimicrobial properties that people have relied on for, well, forever. And right there next to the garlic is its partner in crime, ginger. If garlic is the antibiotic, ginger is the warming fire in your toolkit. It's just brilliant for boosting circulation, driving out chills, and easing all those aches and the congestion that come with a cold. And hey, just like with the elderberry, you can make an amazing remedy with garlic. This garlic-infused honey is a classic for coughs and sore throats. You literally just peel some cloves, cover them completely with raw honey, and let it all infuse for a week or so. The honey totally mellows out the garlic's intensity and, of course, adds its own incredible soothing benefits. Okay, now for the master plan. Look, these herbs are fantastic on their own, but they're even better when they work together. It's time to talk about something really cool, the power of synergy. It's really simple. Synergy is basically when 1 + 1 = 3. By combining certain herbs, you create a way more powerful, multi-pronged effect than any single herb could ever achieve on its own. It's like having a whole team of specialists working on the problem, instead of just one. So here's a classic power duo in action. The minute you feel that cold coming on, you hit it with echinacea to fire up your defenses, and elderberry to block the virus. It is the perfect 1-2 punch for an acute illness. And for that long-term care? Try simmering some astragalus root and fresh ginger together in a broth or just a tea. It creates this warming, deeply nourishing tonic. This right here is your fortress-building combination to sip on all through the colder months.
Okay, so we've got the tools and we've got the combinations. Now let's put it all together into a really simple, practical, year-round plan. That way you'll know exactly what to do and when to do it.
This is your game plan. In the autumn, you build. You build up your defenses with tonics like astragalus. In winter, you defend. At the very first sign of trouble, you bring out your first responders. Spring is for transitioning, and summer is all about maintaining your health, just keeping that kit ready in case. It's a simple, easy rhythm to follow all year long.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? Honestly, it's a message of empowerment. You don't always have to look outside for the answers. Once you have a little bit of knowledge, you start to see that the tools to really care for yourself and your family, a lot of them are right there in your kitchen and in your garden.
So now, your natural immunity toolkit is officially ready. You've got the plans, you know the tools, you have the strategy. The only question left is, what are you going to build first?